Hello. Periscope is quite amazing because it's a window into someone else's world, and this is the world I'm showing you right now. Today's topic is about forgiveness, and then how to celebrate that forgiveness. See, truth is, we can talk about forgiveness for months and still find more to learn and more to forgive. And that's why most people don't start. We sense instinctively that if we begin to poke beneath the "I'm fine" mask we show the world, we'll find dozens of wounds that need healing, and there would be no end to the forgiveness work. So why start? Here's why. Forgiveness is most delicious, most healing, most soul-lifting, joy-inducing thing you can do. You want freedom? Forgive. You want a vibrant, healthy body? Forgive. You want to find purpose? Forgive. You want to feel joy? Forgive. You want to love and to be loved? Forgive. You want a magical, vibrant, abundant life? Well, forgive. Forgiveness is the magic, or as Hafid said, that the cash. It opens the door to life that you cannot even imagine at the moment. A life that's yours, all yours, if you will just let go of anger and resentment holding you prisoner. Saint Teresa knew the magic of forgiveness in the 16th century. She explained it in her spiritual masterpiece, The Interior Castle, in which she describes the soul as a castle with 7 floors. And Caroline Myss, in a book in 2008 that she wrote, she talks about entering that castle and shares her modern insights into Saint Teresa's teachings. She writes that in the basement of everyone's soul castle, there is a dank, cold dungeon where we hold prisoners. So as you walk through, notice that there are cells for prisoners lining the walls. Everyone you cannot forgive or whom you resent or wish harm to is held by you in those cells. The parents you cannot forgive are in that cell. The business partner who cheated you and whom you still resent is in that cell. The ex-spouse is in that cell. No doubt, some of the people you hold prisoner are holding you prisoner as well. Why do you keep prisoners? You keep someone or something prisoner because you feel he or she has not been punished enough for the harm he or she did. It's time to take a tour of your dungeon and release your prisoners. So, get ready and close your eyes and visualize you're going through it. Stand up now and stretch out your dungeon, your lower gut. Put your hands in front of your dungeon as if they are 2 heavy doors, and close your eyes. Then slowly open your hands, and as they open, see the long, cold, dim stairway leading down to your dungeon. Slowly walk down the stone steps. The air gets colder and colder as you descend. There's barely enough light to see. Be careful. Don't slip. Touch the wall to help you. At the bottom of the stairs is a huge, old, heavy, scarred wooden door. The entrance to your dungeon. Halt it open. You are the only one who can. At the door creaks open. Still, you can smell this ugly air as it assaults you. The smell is unbearable. The air is even colder and damper than on the stairway. There is very little light. As your eyes adjust, step over the threshold. You are now in your dungeon. Look around. Notice the black prison cells lining the walls of your dungeon. You may be surprised at how many there are. For those who might have just showed up, we're going through forgiveness here. Walk up to that first cell. Look at your prisoner. You see who it is? You know you've locked up that prisoner and you know when you've done that. The prisoner has been in your dungeon a long time. Now it's time to let go of that prisoner. Reach out and open the cell door. You're the only one who can. Look your prisoner in the eye for a moment, then motion for your prisoner to leave. Wave your arm. Point to the door. No talking. You don't have to explain. You don't have to go over the whole story. You don't even have to apologize. Just let go of your prisoner. Just let your prisoner go. Your prisoner may hesitate. Wave to your prisoner away, saying silently, "You are free. You can go, go, go." Walk up to the next cell and look at your prisoner. You know who it is. Open the door. Motion for your prisoner to leave. You're free. Go now, go. Then walk up to that next cell. You know what to do. Recognize your prisoner. Open that door and let the prisoner just go. Do that. Then go to the next cell and the next and the next. Let all your prisoners go. And when all your prisoners have gone, stop and look around at the empty rows of cells. But wait, you're not finished. You have one more prisoner. Walk to the very back of your dungeon and look. There in the corner, in the darkest, coldest, most miserable cell in your longest suffering, is your longest suffering prisoner. Look at your prisoner. Look, do you see who it is? It's you. It's always been you. You have kept yourself prisoner for years. You've held yourself prisoner for all the things that you think you cannot be forgiven for. Open the cell. Open it. Say to your prisoner self, up, get up, you're free, and let yourself go. Now, at last, your dungeon is empty. Look at the vacant cells. Lean back slightly and call on the loving power of your spirit to flood into the space and fill it with warm, loving, healing light. When that space is completely transformed from dark to light, from cold to warm, from prison to chapel, say thank you and open your eyes. See, you know it's you hold other prisoners and you hold yourself prisoner. Now sit with that. You can spend as much time as you need to kind of go down into that deep dark cell that you hold your prisoners in, even where you hold yourself, and release all day long. Sometimes it might take a lifetime. But you know, this is one way to start to forgive yourself or to forgive others for the wrongdoings. Because that's the path to forgiveness, is to help clear your mind and your heart and helps you get back what you may have lost. So empty your dungeon in your mind and or write and dialogue with that voice or both. So by far the strongest poison in the human spirit is the inability to forgive oneself or another person. It disables the person's emotional resources. Forgiveness is the cash you need. All the other kinds of silver really buy just strange things. Forgiveness is a part of the treasure you need to craft your falcon wings and return to your true realm of divine freedom. So how are you going to celebrate today after you've forgiven? Well, what do you love doing? Think about, what is your favorite thing in the world to do? Could be going on a road trip, going to have dinner or lunch or breakfast with your best friend, going dancing. It's time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You've been working towards changes, and your intentions have now manifested into form. It's time for you to fill your heart with a warm feeling of gratitude. Hold strong this gratitude, because you are like a gardener who plants seeds and nurtures them, because he has filled your labor. How would I say this? Because the gardener within you has labored, and now you can yield that new growth. So keep watering and tending to your seeds, and you will soon see the sprouting through the surface. So thanks for stopping by to the view of my world and discussion and journey into forgiveness. Okay, so what do I look like? Hello. This is my morning hair. Or should I say afternoon? Thanks guys for stopping by. May you find peace and forgiveness. Mwah. Ciao.